Alright, section 3.2, addition and subtraction with decimal numbers. Let's jump in here and we'll notice we're going to learn how to add decimal numbers and subtract decimal numbers. Okay, to add decimal numbers, write the numbers vertically. Keep the decimal points aligned vertically, okay? We're no longer going to be aligning, well, we're still going to be aligning our place values, but it's going to be the numbers to the right of the decimal that are maybe looking a little weird. Okay, keep the digits with the same value aligned, and then add just as whole numbers, keeping the decimal point and the sum aligned with other decimal points. Okay, let's look at an example here, then we'll do one on our own. Notice we have 6.3 plus 5.42 plus 14.07. Notice here we are lining up the decimal values. Okay, right here. All of these guys are lined up. Okay, and then we can just add like normal. Notice on this 6.3, there's not a 0 there, so we just kind of add in this 0. Notice here, 0 is to help keep the numbers aligned. Those zeros do help a lot, okay? And then it's just literally addition like normal, okay? So let's go ahead and do one of our own, see what we mean. Okay, let's come here, get the regular pen out. Okay, I've got 56.2. I'll go ahead and write that down first. 56.2. Then I've got 85.75. So I'll come here and write 85.75. Being very careful to keep my decimals lined up. And then I have 29.001. Okay. Well, since we're going to be adding, I'm going to come in here, put everything I need. For clarity, I'll come in here with blue, and I'll go ahead and notice, go ahead and put in zeros, and put 0 there, 0 there, and 0 there. And then what I can also do, before I do anything else, is go ahead and put my decimal right here. That decimal is not going to move. Then we can start our addition. Notice we've got 1 here. Then we have 5. Okay, then we got a 9. Okay, here we've got 9 and 15 is going to, 9 and 5 is going to be 14, plus 6 is going to be 20. Come up here, add 2 to the top. So I've got 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 5 is 15, and then I've got 17. So my number here is going to be 170 and 951. Okay. You're going to see that subtraction works exactly the same way. Okay, literally, exactly. This might as well just be a copy. This could say to add and subtract. Okay, so let's come in here and let's do an example. Notice I've got 16.715, got it written here, minus 4.823, got it here. Okay, the only difference is here, what you'd find is we're going to have to be borrowing some. Okay, but we've done plenty of subtraction so far. So come in here, notice being that I have my decimals lined up, I can go and put the decimal value right here. Okay, I've got 3 minus 5, and that's going to give me a 2. Notice here 1 is smaller than 2, so I'll turn this right here to an 11. Turn this guy here into a 16. Turn this guy here into a 5. Okay, 11 minus 2 is going to give me 10 and then a 9. Here I've got 16 minus 8. Okay, well 6 gets me to 10, then 2 more. Let's see here, 6 gets me to 10, then 2, so that's going to be 8 there. And then I got 5 minus 4, 1, and then bring down the other 1. Now, remember, with subtraction, you can go ahead and double check. I can come in here and put 11.892 and go ahead and add back on my 4.823, and I should get to my original number if I did everything correctly. So here I have a 5, an 11, 16 is going to make this a 17. Come over here, that's going to become 6, and then I got a 1. Put back in my decimal there. 16.715 is what we ended up with, and you see how this works out exactly the same way.